Hello, everybody, all over the world. Yes, hello, I am HiGPS, and this is my show, HiGPS. And today we will look at the clinical set for the medic. That is the quick fix, the overdose, and the solemn wow. And I have a special guest today. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the man who's eager to please, and you better believe he's gonna give you some medic tips with ease. Get ready for the man at the back, the man who has the knack. Playing the best medic in full attack. Hold on tight and you won't miss a thing, because this guy is so much win. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you the man who will help you today. It's Salamancer!
I'm pretty sure that was all ridiculous and I'm not going to help you at all, but we can talk a little bit.
Yeah, right. So today we will talk about the mostly the quick fix is what we'll be talking about today, because we got a user submitted topic for to do the clinical set trial for the medic. So why don't you talk a little bit about what you think of the quick fix and how it works? Why don't you give the introduction to how that works?
Well, the basics of it is that it doesn't overheal people, which, you know, already people are going to complain at you for that. You can get a speed buff if you're healing somebody faster than you, but the only class in the game that's faster than you is a scout, so the only time it works is when you're healing a scout. That's pretty much the basics of it, you know. The Uber charge does go very fast, and so it's kind of nice to get the constant Uber, but then again, the only thing it does is heal people sort of quickly. So I've seen it used occasionally, like really occasionally, if you want to push onto Badlands or something, last point, and there's like 3 or 4 sentries in a pub game. You just walk right by them with that heal rate, and they, of course, they can't blast you back. That's the other benefit. But other than that, man, the quick fix is not my favorite. All
right, so I also know that if you heal a pyro with using the set for what's it called, like the gas jockey's gear. He runs slightly faster than a medic,
okay.
So that works with that too. And also, if you're healing another medic that's using the overdose, you know, the one that if you have more than 10% Uber, you like run faster. So that's like the only time.
But it doesn't work with the Gru, for instance, from the heavy.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we also have the overdose. The way that works is that it has you know, 10% damage penalty, but you run slightly faster if you have 10% Uber or more. So one thing I noticed about this gun, I'm not sure if you noticed it, but it's the only medigun that has bird shit on it.
Oh, no, I didn't notice that.
You didn't see that on the tip right here? You can see that there is some bird shit. Yes, it's from, you know, the medic updates. Probably Archimedes.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. So you mentioned there was no pushback with this thing when you use the Uber.
Right, yeah, no knockback. So you can run right up to sentries and it doesn't send you flying, but you can still, I think, get air blasted. So it's not just gonna let you run in and tank any sort of thing. I mean, you don't want to talk about the overdose though. That's actually useful, and they've allowed it in ESEA. A lot of people are using it now just because when you think about playing a competitive medic, like in a 6v6 or even in a 9v9. You should be healing people pretty much all the time, and the only time you're not going to be doing that is if, you know, your pocket and everybody else kind of wipes out. You don't have anybody to heal nearby, so all you do is you pull out the needles and run away, and if you're going to run away, you know, back to spawn so you can keep healing the rest of your team as they respawn, what better way to do it than with a speed buff so you can get away from those scouts faster?
Yeah. I also did a check right before the show, and I ran quite the distance, and I used some bots to check the actual distance you run, and it's like 10%, the speed boost is not that much, but in competitive play, it's definitely can be life or death, depending on the situations you get out of. So,
even if you're in a pub, man, like if a pyro is chasing after you, you can actually backpedal away from him faster than he can run towards you, straight at you.
Yeah, that's really good. We will be seeing that today, hopefully, but mostly followed by death because we almost didn't make it. So yeah, and also one thing that I thought added a whole new depth of playing medic is the solemn vow, the statue that says "Do no harm." Have you used that?
Only every once in a while on pubs, because the depth added there is, you know, if you're in a very chaotic environment, and maybe like a 9v9 competitive game or a pub, then it can be useful to say, hey guys, you know, this guy's really hurt, focus on him, but of course in a pub nobody's going to focus anyway because it's a pub. But in 6v6, everybody calls out the damage they do anyway. Yeah. So like a demo man's going to say, hey, I just got 100, I just got 120 on this medic. And everybody's going to focus on him because they already know, oh, well, if he's a medic, he's got 150 health. He just took 120 off. So the Solemn Vow, you know, is not adding anything new just because you've got the you've got the ability already just with a little bit of simple math skills in 6v6.
Basically, the solo WoW is good if your team has like zero coordination and teamwork and coming in, doing that. So
well, not zero, because then you're not going to help either. You're just going to be like, hey, it's hurt, nobody does anything. So it's got to be some level above zero, but less than competitive.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. I found that really useful, especially in pubs, depending on whether, like, with this thing you can actually kill, you know, heavies and stuff if they're really low. Because what I mentioned before on this show is that people sometimes, you know, they bluff their health. Like, they're actually really low, but they pretend like they're overhealed or have too much health and they're, like, really aggressive. And most of the times people will actually, you know, run away, even though they have, you know, bluffing their health and stuff. So this actually catches those bluffers pretty good, and you're actually able to get a lot of kills. Especially, you're really good at telling if it's a Dead Ring or Spy or not, because you get to see their health and all that.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
So we've spoken a little bit about what it's good at, so let's talk about what it totally sucks at doing. Like the main problem with the quick fix, which why, as many others that use it, get yelled at for using it. Some of the reasons.
Well, there's two main problems. The first is, of course, that it doesn't overheal. And so when you've got a soldier that wants to jump the enemy or a demo man that wants to jump in, you've got a heavy, for instance, who's standing on a point and wants to defend it. Regardless of the situation, they're not going to have that extra overheal, and so the instant they take damage, they're already at a lower health than they would have been if you just overhealed them with a normal medigun. But the second problem, of course, is that the Uber doesn't make you invincible and doesn't give your target, you know, the crits buff. So just from the trade-off perspective, if you just say, if I'm going to use only one medigun, which of course you can only use one at a time, it's better to even have 2 or 3 regular mediguns on the team at a time than it is to have even adding one quick fix, just because you're not adding nearly enough value with that quick fix compared to what you could add with an Uber and an overheal.
Yeah. So overheal, you know, helps prepare for, you know, damage that's incoming, while quick fix is kind of like a dog, is like living in the moment. Like if you're taking a lot of damage right now and you're not overhealed, it's really good because, you know, you have the extra heal. But other than that, you can't really prepare for anything because, like you said, the instant you stop healing, you know, the stops. However, it is the fastest building medigun. I mean, it charges just as fast as the Kritzkrieg, but due to the fact that people don't get overhealed, like the charge doesn't stop. So if you do it correctly, it requires like a lot of, what do you call it, like APM when you look around really fast and heal everybody. Then it actually charges pretty fast, and you're able to spam the quick fix overheal sometimes doing that. We're going to be looking at that a little bit later today. So if you can give like a good example of like a given situation where the quick fix would be like usable, like any scenario you can picture using that thing.
I can give you one scenario from competitive, and that is on Granary, right? The 6v6 Granary. If you're playing that and your team completely wipes out at mid, your opponents had 6 up and you lost all 6. If you come back up with the quick fix and you have like a pyro or whatever, you could actually get your Uber charge just barely in time for them to push in if they're not pushing on the clock. So that is one situation where it's just marginally useful. If you don't think you're going to live through it anyway, you might be able to get that overcharge, the Uber charge, I mean, from the quick fix up in time to maybe keep your team a little bit more healed. But then again, you know, you're still in a situation where you don't have overheals and the enemy's pushing into last, so it's not that great. You know, in a pub, if you want to use it to troll people, that's always fun. You can just pocket a scout and run around with scout speed. That's always a hilarious thing to do. Yeah,
like I found like this quick fix really favors the the scout stuff. You know, you can pocket a scout, but you're really dependent on the scout being useful to doing all this.
Yeah, well, you got to have a friend who's really good at scout, or alternatively, you've got to be a scout who has a really good friend with quick fix.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, thank you so much for your input. This was Salamancer, everybody. You want to plug what you do, who you are?
Of course I do, man. I'm, of course, on youtube.com/fatmop. I do competitive shoutcasting pretty much whenever I can. I like to say every day, but it's not always every day. And then I also work with XTV, so you want to check us out on twitch.tv/XTVesports. Thanks a lot for having me on.
No problem. You're welcome. So that was Salamancer, the best of the best competitive players and casters, probably.
Yeah, casters maybe. Players, not about that.
All right. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the input.
See you later.
See you later. Take care, bro. So yes, that was Salamancer. Check his stuff out. He's a really good caster and a really good player, I think, but he's kind of like, you know, shy and stuff. So yeah, hopefully you got a good introduction to the quick fix right there. He mentioned like a lot of like competitive stuff, like wiping at mid. Means like people die in the middle of the map, and wiping means like your entire team dies. And having 6 up means the rest of the enemy team that has 6 players is, you know, still alive and gonna kill you. So what Salamancer mentioned earlier was that it's fun to pocket a scout, and that's what we're gonna do, because if you have a competent scout, you can actually do a lot of damage, and you can use the speed boost to, you know, capitalize on that. So we have a couple of replays today, submitted from a guy called Give Me Your Caviar. And Give Me Your Caviar is not a tip-top level medic. He's not, but he's getting there, and he's using the quick fix and the clinical trial set, you know, the overdose and the solemn wow. He's going to be using that to do the business. So we're going to jump right in here on CP Gorge, where he is healing people. And we're standing there and healing a bunch of soldiers. And there's been a soldier under there that nobody sees, because this is not tip-top level play. This is a pub server, maybe a Valve server, where nobody really knows what they're doing, but that's fine. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. And now it's going to use the overdose. It takes a bit longer to kill them using the syringe gun right there. And now it's going to be healing a heavy. Keep in mind, no overheal. So if a sniper comes around a corner, he's going to... doesn't really need to, you know, use the full charge to get the pick on that heavy. You can just charge enough for 300 damage and the heavy will die. Also, that goes with any other class that has less than 150 health. When you're the medic with the quick fix, stuff like that. So we're going to be looking at that today. It's really good if you have a good scout and you'll be able to move around and do all that stuff. And the enemy team doesn't have a lot of, you know, damage dealing classes like Demo Men and Soldiers. Then it's pretty good. So we can see our friend Caviar just running around and nothing fucking interesting happening in the rest of that game whatsoever. So we're just gonna go into the next replay that is better, because now it's still gonna be Give Me Your Caviar. He's still gonna be here. And he is a bit of a hero medic sometimes. And a hero medic is a guy that goes in to save his team and be really good. Is what he's gonna do. So we're now back on the map, CP Gravel Pit. We have the quick fix. And usually, the quick fix is utter shite using with Demo Men, because Demo Men heavily relies on having the overheal to be able to do the sticky jumping, all that, you know. Overheal kind of helps you prepare for damage that might come in the near future. However, quick fix, no overheal. So we can have a Demo Man that doesn't really, you know, quite do the sticky jumping. It's going to try again. And that's take 2. Alright, no problem. He's going to be healing still. Take 3. Alright. Alright, you got a crit sticky, and now he's gonna go. Whoop, he's gonna jump right up, and... oh, yes! He made it. He made it. Good job. Good job. So the gates are about to open, and the medic has nobody to heal. Oh, except this engineer right over here. He's built a sentry gun. Alright, you should normally go dispenser first, but this guy said, fuck everything, I'm just gonna build a sentry right here. So now we have a full charge. Keep in mind the quick fix charges just as fast, regardless of how long you've been healing people, because the overheal does not slow down because you have no overheal. Yes, we see a pyro here. We can actually see his health, but we can't because it's a replay. But with the Solemn Wow, you're able to see people's health, and you can determine whether it's good to stay and fight and run away. And this medic is a fucking boss, because he stays and takes on a Demo Knight and another Demo Medic and the Sentry Gun and the Engineer, and he's all by himself. His team is nowhere to be found, but apparently he did such a good job that they run around. They were scared of him, and now that he's back. Give me your caviar. He's really putting up a good fight against this Demo Man that likes to fling the air. And he's shooting needles and more needles, and he has to reload and shooting more needles, and there comes a scout. And this is intense battle with one medic. Where the hell is his team? His team is... elsewhere is where they are. And then he deserves to die right after that heroic thing. Like, basically delaying the capture of that point for, like, well over a minute by himself, and his team's just, you know, shagaroon back in the base, you know. That's pretty much what his team was. So yeah, after this replay, we'll take a closer look at the items that we use. It's 3 of them. It's a set, but no set bonus. as opposed to earlier, where you got a set bonus to do that. Yes, so we are on Payload Thunder Mountain on the second stage, and Give Me Your Caviar is still using stuff and looking very fine using this fine hat. Now he's going to use the quick fix and do some damage. Alright, so he's healing this sniper over here, alright, and then he's healing this demo man. Gonna run by it from himself. He has a plan. Alright, there's some teammates down there that needs healing. Yes, sharing the love, sharing the heal. Healing faster than you normally would, but unable to overheal. And he's gonna run around here, and then he decides to go and do a roundaback. You know, go and help the rest of his team. They're making a push here, trying to push the cart. He's done one loop around. He's going around up here again with the heavy, and then he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna jump down here again and take a look around, because remember, it does not hurt to just look and see. So now he has a guy behind him, a demo man. He's gonna pull up this, and he actually runs pretty fast, making a swift and solid escape. No dying there, and then there's a pyro on his team, which he decides to heal. You can see it's not flashy yet, so the preparation for the Uber charge is not ready yet. And there comes the spy. He goes down to the whatever the new thing is called for the pyro, and then he's gonna run back up here, but then he's gonna jump down. And now they're gonna push. All right, picking up the needle guns, taking down a pyro. And a scout, being a toll boss. The other pyro taunts in a corner, gets crits. The medic stalls. And they try to take down this demo man. This pyro absolutely having the lowest sensitivity on his mouse possible. And he runs around. And then they win! Victory for our friend. Give me your caviar. He's like going to the enemy and going, give me your caviar. That's what he's doing, yes. So that was a nice push. So let's look at the item set real quick. So, as you can see, it doesn't have to do with anything with this. It's the overdose. We mentioned before, 10% damage penalty. You do less damage. It does 9 damage instead of 10 damage per needle. But when you have over 10% Uber, you run faster. Quick fix, heals 40% faster, charges Uber 25% faster, no overheal, and you can run as fast as the guy you're healing. And then you have the Solemn Wow, which says do no harm, but it does harm. It actually is the exact upgrade of this Bonesaw right here. So, you know, this thing, Amputator and Solemn Wow is pure upgrades of the regular Bonesaw. So this thing allows you to see enemy health, allowing you to tell your team if they're high or low. You can see people and their health, and then you can determine whether or not you should, you know, kill them, engage, or run away is what you can do with that. So after all that, let's look at the first replay I intended to play, but I forgot because Salamancer was here. Salamancer from XTV. He was here earlier today, and if you missed that and you're not watching this in the archive, you can watch this uploaded episode and catch all his wise words about how good / bad this quick fix thing is. So this is Give Me Your Caviar. He's still here, and we are ready to do some stuff. So he's on the blue team, and we're gonna attack, and we're gonna fast forward because we can. Fast forwarding as much as we can. Alright. 10 seconds. So we got the full Uber heal thing. That's what I'm calling it. It's not an Uber charge, it's not a crit, it's an Uber heal is what it is. It doesn't overheal, it just heals you very fast. So he's gonna be standing back, healing the sniper, healing his team. Keep in mind, though, that if you switch Ubers after you pop the Uber, you drain it faster, even with this gun. It applies to all miniguns. Vedai guns, yes. So he's going to be jumping up here, and with this heavy, and the heavy is going to be taken down by another heavy, because he sucked, or something like that. So now he's going to be using the overdose to get away in the safe position. Oh my god, this is a soldier! Alright, attack, and fall back. Attack, okay, reload. Come on, team, let's get him, is what Give Me Your Caviar is saving right now. So he's running around to the side. He's looking and not healing anybody. And he's like, oh yeah, right, I'm a medic. I should heal. Yes. Starting to heal. Keep in mind that if you heal somebody that already has an overheal, you will charge Uber a lot slower than you normally would.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
So then they kept the point, right? And keep in mind that Give Me Your Caviar has been alive all this time, helping his team, healing. Quick fix is really good if your entire team is like almost dying all the time and you don't have time for overheal. Then it's really good, but other than that, it's really hard to push, especially on sentry guns and stuff. But however, the no pushback makes it easier to just run by and do that kind of stuff. He's going to be here with the rest of his team, trying to make a push. He has Uber ready, and then he's going to Uber this soldier, which doesn't do anything. He just reloads and looks at the sky, and Medic's like, Alright, this is not a well-spent Uber, but that doesn't matter. And Heavy goes down. Healing the medic there, and Sniper up here looking around with the Machina. Not sure what he's doing. And still healing, and it's quite chaotic. Sniper goes down, as you can see, his limbs are everywhere. There's a sentry gun down there. He's healing. It's kind of hard to do anything with this Heavy that has concrete feet, apparently. And then the medic's like, fuck it, I'll go for it, I'll cap. And then he's on the point all by himself. The sentry gun goes down. There's 2 Heavies and a medic coming on the point. Holy shit, can he hold? Yes, he holds. And he wins because he just stood in the right position at the right time. His timing was crisp and awesome, and that was good. So that was... Give me your caviar. Good job there, friend. Yeah, cool. So we're at... Mentioned earlier that you can use this with a scout. You can pocket a scout, and you get the speed of a scout, and you can use that to utilize your scout speed that you steal from him. And as I mentioned before, the Quick Fix is the only metagun in the game that has bird shit on it. So this is the bird shit gun. So we're going to be healing this scout right here. Don't need to heal anybody else because the Uber charge doesn't charge any faster. It actually charges slower as opposed to the, the Kritzkrieg and the medigun. So we're going to be running with the scout. And one thing that requires you to do if you do want to do well with the Kritzkrieg or medigun or any other healing, or for that matter, you need to have some sort of coordination, and your team needs to look after you as a medic. If that doesn't happen, you're screwed no matter what you do. So he's gonna pump the Uber here, going with the super heal, and there's a scout. All right, he has Uber heal. The scout cannot kill him because if he shoots him, he heals just back up. No problem. So the scout's gonna go in here and not get a pick on anything, it seems. And then we're just gonna be like, fuck it, I'll just kill a sniper. All right, scout, back me up. Damn it. So yeah, leaving your medic to die when you're a scout is not a good idea, especially when the medic doesn't pay attention. You don't say shit. But one thing it's really good at is you're in a pinch and as a medic, and you know how to utilize scout speed. If you do not know how to utilize scout speed, do not use the Quick Fix, because then it's not that good. So we're gonna be on payload Badwater here. And we're gonna be using the set still, and there's a spy here. You see his health, gonna smack him with this statue. I'm gonna be healing this soldier. Snipers and stuff around. And we're healing. There we have the scout. Alright, so we have the scout speed. He has the Christmas hat. And we're going to be doing a lot of damage with the scout. Alright. This is the trolling salamander mentioned earlier. Alright, just healing the scout. Alright, running. Running. Okay, falling back. Oh shit, 2 scouts popping the Uber heal. Running around with the Uber heal, doing a lot of damage. And alright, get him. Oh shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's a lot of, enemies around here, so we're just gonna use this overdose and be like, Scout, wait for me! Let's run in here! Yes! Escape complete! Epic escape! Ooh, we're still not done. Oh shit, there's a scout behind me. He's gonna hit me with the sign! Alright, piss off. Alright, good. Alright, so we're falling back. You died in vain, Scout. No, you did not die in vain, because you didn't die at all. Haha. You're alive in vain, I think, Scout. So we're gonna run around. That was our epic escape. And now, team attack! Get him! Get him nice and good. So it's gonna be nice. Falling down, healing the other medic. Quick Fix is a good weapon for fixing people quick. And team, come on, do something. Attack! Alright, healing some snipers. Soldier decides to hold the equalizer, blocking our heal. Oh, now we switch it to the shotgun. There's a pyro! Get him! There's 3 of you and not 1 of him. Stupid team. So we're gonna go into the next replay where we're gonna look at the ability where you can see other people's health. Unfortunately, the replay system does not allow us to see enemy health. But we can, so we're just gonna be running around here healing another medic that decides to vanish into thin air. And you're gonna heal a demo, alright, so you wanna heal somebody all the time and build the Uber really fast. Oh my god, there's a demo baddest. There's a pirate too, shit! Up with the syringes. Alright, defend me. Yes, good. My team's awake. My team is defending me. Good. Protecting me as a medic. Me and my bird shit gun. Good. Good, good. Seeing a spy, I think. Alright, so we're just gonna heal this soldier here, heal this demo. As of now, we can see all the health. You can see our teammates' health and the enemies, which is good. So we have a soldier here that's a bit ready to charge. We have a full charge, and we're gonna pop the Uber, and he is going to not attack. He's gonna run around in the square. All right, that was Uber well spent. Good job. Yeah. All right. So we have a demo man here healing this. Oh, there's a soldier. He's low on life. Come here. 1 shot, 2 shot. Yes. Punch with the statue in your face, soldier. How does it feel to get owned by a medic that can see how low you are in health? Yes. It's not like you can do it with the shovel. You can bluff your health. No, no, no. It's impossible with me because I can see your health. It makes it really easy to spot. You know, entering your spot. There's the Uber Pyro. How do we stop this? We have crits and quick fix. The super sucky thing against regular Uber. Shit. All right, heal. Get him. Shit, damn it, good set to gun. Alright, we're still alive somehow, and there's tons of bombs everywhere, and we're gonna run on them and die, because that's what we do when we are not doing well. Shit. So, that didn't go very well. So, we're gonna be looking at another replay, which is just, you know, general gameplay of this thing. Alright? So, the quick fix, yeah, troll gun, not that good. We're using it regardless. We're giving you a chance. Oh, fuck it, this bird shit's annoying me. Archimedes pooped on my gun. So our medic goes down. We're on King of the Hill Nucleus, which is the King of the Hill map. You have to capture the point in the middle to win. And we have a soldier here. You're gonna use the shotgun. Keep in mind that if you're demo man with super low health, come down here. Come down. All right, you can use the needles. Bam! 1 needle in your foot, and you are dead. Used to be a good demo. Then you took in thingy to the knee. Oh, you're gonna taunt. Good job. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Shit, I missed. Come here, scout. Damn it. All right, use the syringes. Crap, you got a health back. Here's the sentry gun over there. Go, scout. Super speed. Engage. Yes, getting the engineer. No problem. We have the quick fix, and we're fully charged. And we're Ubering this scout that doesn't hit anything, and that was probably the dumbest match I've ever seen. And then we're gonna engage, but the scout finally takes him down after a wasted Uber heal, but that doesn't matter because we have to win and stuff. That's what we have to do.
The control point is being contested.
And we have demo. Yes, demo goes down to the scout. We're utilizing speed by not running. The scout's taking a breather. We're gonna have a engineer up here.
Alert.
Gonna be doing the damage.
Point is being captured. Mission ends in 6
I know the sniper that's taunting. Yeah, that's good. Keep taunting, you idiot. Don't taunt. Stupid, unless it's the end of the round. Oh, you want to die to my mighty statue of knowledge and not doing harm, but I'm doing harm with the statue. It's kind of hypocritical, but it does matter. Seeing a heavy that's low on health, using the overdose to finish him off. Overdose, as mentioned by Salamancer, which is a cool guy, and he was on the show earlier, in case you didn't know and you're not watching the archived version. It's really good for running away because you run faster than most classes backwards. So we're just healing everybody, switching to this, reloading, and going back. So I'm gonna charge this pyro, but he's overhealed by this other medic. So our charge actually goes slower than usual. So we got pyro here. There, okay. You're okay, fall back. Fall back. Alright, shit, so help. God damn it, protect me! Oh, yes! You protected me well, Pyro. You are an excellent companion in this world of Team Fortress 2, which is utterly, completely bad shit insane. So, yeah, let's go and do something, Pyro. Get him. Yes, the point's clear, but we have to cap it. We gotta capture this point. Yes, down on the... Why am I on the point by myself? Right, healing this Uber medic with my Uber heal. Yes. One thing that you should remember that this Uber is nothing particular to save, because, you know, if people are really low on health, and there's a lot of people with low health, just pop it and heal everybody. It's a good thing using this. So this thing is very situational. It's good if your team has a lot of scouts and the enemy does not have a lot of power classes and you have a lot of free room to run around, then it's pretty good. Or if the enemy team just like sucks really hard. So we're running up here again with our buddy Scouts. Gonna bring up the statue and not hit anything because that's the other class's job, really. We're gonna jump down. Gonna be up, taking a rocket to the face, and then overcharging our heal, filling ourselves full up. You can't see that because Valve thinks it's a good idea to not have any HUD in any replay whatsoever. So we're running around in front of the enemy spawn. This pyro is like, fuck you, medic, I'm not gonna let you heal me. But then I just switched to the overdose swiftly to gain a little bit of speed boost and then catching up with it. Then the medic goes down to a headshot and we're completely, utterly screwed. We run down here and like, alright, we're okay, we're good. So we're gonna run back up here. Oh shit, spy, alright. Alright, gotta take this spy, Oh, that's right. 10 damage less. Yeah. So, that didn't go too well. Yeah. So, one thing you'll be doing in, while using this is that you're going to die like a boss with a quick fix. Because no overheal, as stated before, is very bad. Even with other medics, you kind of want, you know, why would I not want, you know, crits, Krieg, or Uber? Why would I want this? And this is why we're examining this today, to see if it's like really good or really that bad. You could say it's like the equivalent of making your team survive longer, but not really do a lot better. It's kind of like the black box. It's like you heal faster, but you don't do a lot of damage, only as a minigun. And as for the troll factor, it's like worse than the force of nature. Force of nature, like I call it, is a troll gun because you can shoot people off edges and stuff. And with this thing, you're actually, you know, trolling your own team because when I collected this replay, and I bet if you've ever used this, you've been yelled at like, oh god, stop using this gun, it's so bad. Well, duh, it has bird shit on it. There should be a hint from Valve to saying that this thing is not so good. So we're waiting for the gates to open. Why the fuck aren't I fast forwarding? That is a good question, but I'm doing it now. Alright, so the gates are opened. There we go, and spam is being delivered, and we're defending. Not wanting the people to push that cart. We have people ducking around rocks, because that's a good spot in case a sniper comes around a corner and shoots you in the head. So we're gonna pop the Uber heal, and the soldier goes down, and the demo went down. Oh, he's still alive, he's down there. Alright, cool, we got, oh shit, there's a medic, okay. Come here, medic. Hitting him once, hitting him twice. Oh, damn it! Alright, he's so low. He's so low. We just gotta kill him, and it's heavy. A little slow on the trigger there. That's okay. The medic there is insanely low. We can't tell, but I can tell because I'm psychic. And the medic is gonna, you know, fall back running with this heavy here. I want to heal the medic because that actually heals us, charges the Uber charge faster, and then everything goes bad shit insane. I see some people up here, and there's a scout and a spy. All right, get the scout, get the spy, get the spy. Your job. Yes, getting the spy, and come here, scout. Go, scout. Yes, taking the scout. Yes, good. And now we're gonna die like a boss. We're dead. So that's what happens when you completely, utterly screw up and run inside here without, you know, falling back to where the rest of your team is not. Because we're doing so bad because you're not healing properly. Ugh. So, this actually goes for not just a quick fix, but for every other medigun when playing medic, is that you want people to pay attention to you when you play medic. So we're gonna heal people around here, and they heal this soldier. He's gonna rocket jump away, and oh, scout here. Okay, let's launch onto the scout. Oh shit, there's a scout behind us, dude. You saw I took damage. You gotta help me. Oh, let's just see that again from the scout's perspective. All right, so let's see, where's the scout? Alright, so this is the scout right here. This is the scout. Alright, let's see what he... Alright, so we're still gonna find out, you know, the vision from the scout, even though after this crash. So he's gonna run up here. He's gonna fall back. Gonna run back in, get some health. Now it's us. Alright, so... we're gonna latch up on him. Alright, this is what he sees. He sees the scout come around the corner. He sees our medic taking damage, and then he's just like, fuck you. I'm just gonna run this way. While we, patiently die in the corner, all alone. All alone like a medic. Nobody there to save us. So let's finish up this god-awful quick fix episode clinical trial set with the last replay, which is probably the most dumb thing that people do when you use this thing. Because like Salamander said earlier, you can use it for trolling, and sometimes when you troll, you get trolled back. So this is on Badlands with Scout. So we're still using the gun. It still has, you know, bird shit right here. Oh wait, you can't see, I don't have a mouse. Yeah, still bird shit right here. Is a bird shit? Yes. So you're gonna be healing the Scout, getting to mid, as they call it, the middle point, really fast, because you do want to get there as fast as possible. And then we're gonna stand and cap the point. Running around with the Scout. There's a soldier on the point. Shit, there's a sniper. Oh my god. Alright, team is here. Good. The cavalry has arrived. Good. So we're gonna keep this point and let's slash onto the Scout. He seemed to know what he's doing because he got there really fast and he's running around with the fish. That's fine, I guess. Gets a kill on a sniper with the fish. Didn't really see that, but we heard it was a heavy. Oh shit, alright. Almost got full charge. Come here. Don't run away, don't run away. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're ready. We're ready. We gotta, you know, take a chance and see if we can kill the heavy that's around the corner. Come on! Yeah! Get him! Yes, get the, you're using a fish! You're using the fish! And we die. Yeah, so that was the quick fix. It's not that good. It's very situational, extremely situational as opposed to the regular one. So if you want to watch this episode in archive, if you're just tuning in, I advise you to do that. It'll be up in about 40 minutes. And you can see I had a chat with the caster Salamander there. He's a good guy. I gave some tips and tricks with that. So join my Steam group as usual. Follow me on Twitter. HiGPS is the name for both of those. And next week, which is not next week, which is this Saturday, we are going to do a special episode on Compression Blast. And hopefully we'll have another guest then. I tried to get a hold of this guy, but he just, like, he adds me and I talk to him, but he doesn't answer, and then he removes me. Done that twice now, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're going to cover compression blasting as Pyro and show you how awesome you can be with that, all the fun stuff you can do, as well as the range and strategies and all that's going to be a Pyro episode. And as you know, I am awful as Pyro, so that's going to be fun, looking at me failing and struggling, especially if you're watching me when I collect this replay. God damn it, that's hard. So, that was the episode for today. Thank you for watching. I'm the HiGPS Show, and next week is Compression Blast. Yay!